Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into how to say where you live in German and how to ask others the same. We'll cover the important verb wohnen to live, how to form questions using woher, and keywords like Stadt city, Dorf village, and Land country. Focus on phrases you can use right away, and pay attention to pronunciation and sentence structure. Let's get talking about your home. Guten Tag, everyone. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you all. Let's quickly refresh our memories. We've already learned
Die Familie,
meaning the family,
der Vater,
the father,
die Mutter,
the mother,
der Bruder,
the brother, and
die Schwester.
the sister. Today, we're going to build on this vocabulary and learn more family members.
Meine Familie ist groß. Meine Familie ist groß.
Mein Vater ist Lehrer. Mein Vater ist Lehrer.
Ich wohne in Berlin. Ich wohne in Berlin.
Great, Emily said.
Ich wohne in Berlin.
The verb wohnen means to live. It's an irregular verb in the present tense. Ich wohne, du wohnst, sei, is won't. Remember that vowel change. This verb is all about where you call home, not just existing. And Berlin is a city, don't forget to capitalize it. This lays the groundwork for telling people about where you live.
Ich wohne in einer kleinen Stadt. Ich wohne in einer kleinen Stadt.
Und woher kommst du? Und woher kommst du?
Awesome, James asked. Und woher kommst du? This translates to and where are you from? It's a related question. Woher asks about your origin. Notice it's
Woher?
ma. Exclamation. The verb here is common to come. The structure is very similar to asking where do you live? It adds a bit more context. It doesn't just ask where you live, but where you come from.
Ich komme aus Inland. Ich komme aus Inland.
Wo wohnst du jetzt? Wo wohnst du jetzt?
Here, James is asking wo wohnst du jetzt? Notice jetzt means now. This really shows the difference between woher and wo. Woher is about your origin, while wo wohnst du, or wo wohnst du jetzt, is about where you live currently. It's an important distinction, don't get them mixed up. Knowing these small phrases will boost your fluency.
Ich wohne jetzt in Berlin. Ich wohne jetzt in Berlin.
Ich wohne in einem Dorf. Ich wohne in einem Dorf.
Let's go over the nouns, Stadt city, Dorf village, and Land country. Notice how we use in before Stadt and Dorf. The articles and prepositions are important in German grammar. Land can refer to a country like Germany or the countryside. Context is key. Pro tip:
Puh,
can be tricky, so practice saying it clearly. Try saying Dorf.
wo ist dein Zuhause? Wo ist dein Zuhause?
Mein Zuhause ist in einem kleinen Land. Mein Zuhause ist in einem kleinen Land.
James used Zuhause. This literally translates to at home. It often comes at the end of a sentence and really means home or my place. Also, notice einem kleinen Land. He's using the dative case because of the preposition in. We won't dive deep into case endings yet, but it's a good start. It's really important for correct sentences.
Ja, ich wohne neben dem Fluss. Ja, ich wohne neben dem Fluss.
Today, we'll focus on adding more details to describe your home. We've already established wohnen and woher. Now, we'll introduce adjectives to further specify your location. Adjectives like schön, beautiful, groß, big, klein, small, and gemütlich, cozy. Remember, adjectives generally come after the noun they modify.
Ich wohne in einem gemütlichen Haus. Ich wohne in einem gemütlichen Haus.
Excellent, Anna. Notice how the adjective gemütlich comes after the noun house. This is the standard structure in German. Also, remember your pronunciation. The umlaut sound can be tricky for English speakers. Practice saying
Gemütlich.
slowly. Now, let's add another detail.
Mein Haus ist sehr groß und modern. Mein Haus ist sehr groß und modern.
Very good, James. Observe how gross and modern are also placed after the noun. Importantly, adjectives must agree in gender, number, and case. We'll delve into that later, but for now, just focus on correctly ordering them. Let's expand on this by asking, how is your neighborhood?
Meine Nachbarschaft ist ruhig und freundlich. Meine Nachbarschaft ist ruhig und freundlich.
Now, let's introduce prepositions of location. These will help you describe where things are within a place. We'll focus on in, off on, neben next to, and unter under. Understanding their correct usage is crucial for more nuanced location descriptions, and they'll have different case requirements, which we'll cover soon. Let's begin with in.
Ich wohne in der Nähe des Parks. Ich wohne in der Nähe des Parks.
Excellent, Anna. Note that in der Nähe requires the dative case because it describes a location. The concept of case will take time to grasp. For now, recognize this pattern. Der Park becomes des Parks because it follows in der Nähe. We'll revisit cases systematically later. Try using in to describe something else near your home.
Die Bäckerei ist neben dem Rathaus. Die Bäckerei ist neben dem Rathaus.
Perfect, James. Neben also requires the dative case. You've correctly used dem Rathaus. This is because neben signals location or position, generally requiring the dative form. This is one of the more common instances where prepositions govern the dative case. Focus on memorizing which prepositions take which case for now. It's a fundamental concept.
Das Buch liegt auf dem Tisch. Das Buch liegt auf dem Tisch.
Sehr gut, Anna. The preposition on here also takes the dative case, resulting in dem Tisch rather than der Tisch. This illustrates a recurring pattern. Certain prepositions consistently demand a particular case. Be aware that certain prepositions sometimes take the accusative instead. The context determines it. We'll explore that later.
Die Katze schläft unter dem Stuhl. Die Katze schläft unter dem Stuhl.
Today we're expanding on adjective usage. We've already established agreement in gender, number, and case. Now, let's introduce possessive adjectives. In German, possessive adjectives change based on the gender, number, and case of the noun they modify. These indicate ownership, my, your, his, her, etc. It's similar to English, but a bit more complex due to the grammatical cases.
Mein Haus ist sehr alt. Mein Haus ist sehr alt.
Excellent, Anna. You used mein correctly. Notice how mein my agrees with house, which is masculine and nominative. We'll now introduce den your informal and sein his. Each possessive adjective has different forms depending on the gender and case of the noun. Mastering this is key to expressing ownership accurately in German.
Dein Garten ist sehr schön. Dein Garten ist sehr schön.
Very good, James. You've correctly used den to agree with Garten, which is masculine. Observe how den adapts to match the gender of the noun. When describing things possessed by others or yourself, focus on the noun's gender. That's how you decide which form of the possessive adjective to use. A chart will be provided for your reference.
Wo ist dein Arbeitszimmer? Wo ist dein Arbeitszimmer?
Perfect, Anna. You've asked a great question. Remember, we know where introduces questions about location. By adding ist, we formed a complete question. The word order is crucial. The verb sein to becomes second. We're practicing asking about the location of things. This sets the stage for asking about people's rooms and more specific locations.
Es ist neben der Küche. Es ist neben der Küche.
Today, we'll learn how to describe distances using phrases like weit weg, far away, and nah close. Understanding spatial relationships beyond just next to and under is crucial for conveying precise location. We'll also look at the use of entlang along with a noun needing the genitive case, a tricky but important concept. Listen closely.
Das Museum ist sehr weit weg. Das Museum ist sehr weit weg.
Perfect pronunciation, James. Notice how weit weg functions as a unit. It doesn't change based on the gender or case of the noun it describes. The word order remains consistent. Now, let's introduce the idea of using entlang.
Der Fluss fließt entlang der Stadt. Der Fluss fließt entlang der Stadt.
Very good. This uses the genitive case after entlang. It's a common construction. Specifically, der Stadt of the city is in the genitive. Remember, entlang always takes the genitive after it. This can be confusing because of case usage. We'll practice this more later.
Das Restaurant ist nah am Bahnhof. Das Restaurant ist nah am Bahnhof.
Today we're going to practice using main my and den your correctly. Remember, they change depending on the gender and case of the noun they describe. It's a common area of difficulty for learners, so don't worry if you stumble. Pronunciation is key as well.
Mein Garten ist recht klein, aber gemütlich. Mein Garten ist recht klein, aber gemütlich.
Excellent. Notice how Garten is masculine, mein Garten. This demonstrates the agreement between the possessive pronoun and the noun. You correctly used the case because it's the nominative. We'll continue reinforcing this throughout our lessons.
Und dein Haus, ist es auch klein? Und dein Haus, ist es auch klein?
Very good, Maria. Observe how you've embedded the question ist es auch klein within a larger sentence. This demonstrates a natural flow of conversational German. The word order is slightly different than asking a direct question to reveal it's a part of another sentence.
Nein, mein Haus ist ziemlich groß und modern. Nein, mein Haus ist ziemlich groß und modern. Darf ich dich etwas fragen? Darf ich dich etwas fragen?
Er antwortet mir. Er antwortet mir.
Perfect. You've handled the adjective ordering impeccably.
Ziemlich
Quite, size.
modern.
You are incorporating what you've learned. Keep up the excellent work. We will revisit this frequently. Remember that number and demonstration adjectives usually come before size. Fantastic, James. You used neben next to perfectly. We've covered several prepositions of location.
Eh?
In, on,
Und
under, and now.
neben,
Pay attention to which case the preposition requires dative for
neben,
and accusative for.
eh?
These prepositions are vital for describing spatial relationships, the position of objects in relation to each other. Awesome work today, everyone. We learned how to say where we live, how to ask where someone else lives, and we picked up some new vocabulary like Stadt, Dorf, and Land. Don't forget the irregular conjugations of wohnen. For homework, write 5 sentences about where you live and where you're from. Also, practice pronouncing. It takes time. Auf Wiedersehen. Okay, everyone. Fantastic work today. We covered introducing ourselves, asking where someone lives and is from, and learned some really useful phrases. Let's just quickly recap. Let's jump into a quick quiz to check your understanding. Alright, first quiz question. According to Emily, who lives in Berlin? Is it James, Emily, or Anna? The correct answer is Emily. She mentioned she moved there recently to study. Next question. James wants to know where Emily is from. Does he ask wo wohnst du? Woher kommst du? Or why geht es dir? It's woher kommst du? Exclamation. That's the question you use to ask about someone's origin. Last one. What does James say he lives in? Is it
Eine Stadt, ein Dorf,
or?
ein Land,
The answer is
ein Dorf,
exclamation. Remember,
ein Dorf.
means a village.
Versuchen Sie jetzt Ihren eigenen Wohnort zu beschreiben. Üben Sie das Sprechen. Versuchen Sie jetzt Ihren eigenen Wohnort zu beschreiben. Üben Sie das Sprechen.